be in trouble.
3,
She can't
2,
see it. You moved the wrong way.
3.
Move it to the other side.
Good. This one?
The other way.
Straight in the middle, right?
Nope, still ain't in the right place.
Like towards the window.
Towards the window. Can you see that?
I can see it a little bit. You're going to have to scoot to the left a little bit more.
You're going to have to scoot it to the left, Jacob. Not to the right, to the left. Yeah. Keep going that way.
There you go.
Keep going. All right. There
All
you
right.
go.
Bushy Head family, boys and girls, Liu Khang.
You got to show the dunk.
All right. Dang it!
Oh, okay.
Right.
10 out of 10, Jacob. 10 out of 10.
10
She gave you 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
When you was not here, my daddy rated 11 out of 10.
Oh, yeah?
No, I gave it a smaller, like a 7 out of 7 or something. Jacob, move your screen over.
You see me now?
A little bit more. The other way, son.
All right.
A little bit more. All right, there you go.
Young Rose, Bushy Head friends and boys and girls, clap your hands. Rose Day.
All right, Kay, hold on.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Liu Khang.
Jacob, do you go by Jacob on the podcast or do you go by Bushy Head?
Bushy Head. Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, good evening and welcome back to another episode of Bushy Head Boy, where we dive into stories, hustle, and mindset of those making moves. Today, we got a special guest, an artist who's putting Kansas City hip-hop on the map with sharp lyrics and a laid-back flow. Liu Khang is the first-generation Vietnamese American artist based out of Kansas City, Missouri, bringing unique perspective, a style to the game. She's not just making music, she's building a movement, blending culture, experience, and raw talent into sound. We're about to chop it up about her journey, influence, and what it takes to stand out in the industry. So whether you are a fan of hip-hop, an artist on the come-up, or just here for some real talk, you're in the right place. Let's welcome Liu Khang.
Liu Khang, what's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
All right, who's your favorite rapper, Liu Khang? Kendrick Lamar or Drake?
You know, I'm not gonna deny that Drake got a lot of hits, but Kendrick has been going crazy lately, so I'm gonna get up to Kendrick for right now.
Mm-hmm.
All righty, Khang, go ahead and give the people a little bit background about yourself.
Okay, well, my name is Liu Khang. You know, me and Coach Mooch, we go way back from the Northeast days. I'm first generation Vietnamese. First generation Vietnamese American. I'm 25 years old. From Kansas City, Missouri, born and raised. And yeah, you know, I'm here.
Have you seen? When we did that episode, the other episode, it was like Wi-Fi.
Really?
All right, Jacob, what's the first question you got?
How did you come up as an artist?
You know, I think I started doing like poetry for a bit, and then people was just kind of like, oh, you know, you got like a different demeanor, you know, and you got a sound that's different. You should try to get into music. So that's kind of how I got into my artistry. Yeah.
All right. You made those hits. It was fire. I rated 11 out of 10. Some of them.
So
I
you
Oh,
think
okay.
mean
it's
a 10 out of
sad.
11 or 11 out of 10? 10 out of 11. All right. Go ahead with the next question, Jacob.
All right. Who guided you? Who guided you in this music?
Who guided me in this music? I'm gonna have to give a big shout out to my manager, Amir Taylor. Uh, he's been by my side every step of the way, so I appreciate him so much. Shout out to him.
Big shout out to Amir. Big shout out to him. And maybe at some point
Give
we
me
can
another
maybe.
shout out.
Yeah, shout out to
Another one.
So
Fourth class.
Kane, who's your favorite rapper and do they inspire your music?
Kendrick Lamar for sure.
you want to know what's crazy? Because this is kind of controversial. Like, I don't even really listen to rap music. Like, I think there was a point in time where I did, but it's like the older that I get, I don't really listen to rap music. But if I had to choose, on a female stance, I'd say Doechii is probably one of my favorite rappers right now. And
Good
and
deal.
yeah, I really like
What
Doechii.
about Gorilla?
I like Glorilla too, but she's turned. I like her when it's time for me to turn up. But I like Doechii all the way through.
She say him to your front. It's not the father degree.
Degrees,
I
okay.
Hey, he be turned up too, Luke. Hey, I mean, Kane, he be turned up. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, he do be turned up. So
no
here's
school
one.
on Friday, guys. No school on Friday.
No school.
No school.
Can you
Wow.
remember a day you was didn't have no school?
No, it feels so long ago.
I know, right? All right, here's one. I got one for you. How do you come up with your songs, and do you write them down or freestyle?
Yeah, your song goes hard.
Oh, thank you. Um, I say it just kind of comes with the moment. I can't really like force music. So no, I'm not a freestyler. I wish I was. I'll freestyle for fun, but most of the time, if I'm writing some music, it's from something that I'm feeling or something that I went through recently that inspired that track.
Good deal, Jacob. Next question, buddy.
Tupac or Biggie?
Biggie.
Coming for the West Side.
I like Biggie better for sure. I like Tupac, but Biggie for sure.
Yeah, Biggie won most Grammys and most album of the year.
Yeah.
And Tupac for sure. Tupac was the GOAT back in his prime.
Yeah. I can't discount what Tupac did for the culture. That's for sure.
And he
Read the
dissed
question.
Biggie. He dissed Biggie.
Yeah.
Jacob, read your
And
question.
the crazy thing is Tupac and Biggie's girl.
Hey,
No. Biggie's girl cheated on her. Cheated on him actually.
Yeah.
Jacob, read your question.
Oh my god. Why do I have to read my question?
All right, I'll read it.
What's it like moving music in Kansas City?
So I'm sorry. Say that one more time. What
Read
is it
it
like?
one more time, Jacob.
What is like moving music in Kansas City?
What is it like making music in Kansas City?
I say it's a very tight knit community. I feel like, especially when it comes to like the hip hop and rap scene in Kansas City. I feel like everybody kind of knows everybody. All the studios are intertwined some way somehow. It's a very like it's just real community based, and there are times where I love it, and there are times where I hate it. That's for sure.
You know,
Like it,
speaking along those lines, like, uh,
you
you know what I think would be a dope collab? I don't know if you thought about this. I don't know what the relationship is with you and Casey Young Boss, but I
Hmm.
think that would be a dope collab.
Yeah, that would
You
be
know,
a
of course,
dope
you got
collab
the
for sure.
usual like your Tech Nine, but
Hmm.
but I think that would be a dope collab. And I don't know
Yep,
how
dope.
Casey Young Boss actually his mother-in-law used to cut Jacob hair when he was little.
Oh
And
wow.
so I just think that'd be, I thought about that. I said, man, that'd be a dope collab
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll
with
be a
you and
I
dope
don't
him.
collab.
personally, but I do know him through the industry a little bit. I don't think we've ever like linked up before though.
That's what's up. So the next question we have, what is so we said that so how do you put your culture into your music, and how does being Vietnamese American influence your style?
Um, you know, that's interesting because I feel like it was kind of a challenge for me to intertwine, my American culture and my Asian culture for a little bit there. But I started performing with a couple Asian artists that do hip hop, and they were just kind of like, bro, it's nothing. Like, you overthinking it. You just need to intertwine some of your language into it, or just like talk about some of the things that we do as Asians into your music. And I you know I feel like I'm getting a little better with it. I do enjoy it for sure, like just kind of bringing the spotlight to like the Vietnamese culture a little bit. But I think there's plenty more road for me to go.
I think you got a unique style. Me and Jacob definitely enjoyed the style. There's a lot of people that's rooting for you, like a lot of kids from Northeast that we was there, like Michael Moore, Michael Tele, a lot of kids, Big Mike Peak. He's in
Mhm.
Cabo now. I think he's on his way back. I kind of told him I'll be interested. He said that'd be a dope interview. So I
Mhm.
think there's a lot of people, Ken, that's really, really in your corner, that's really, really cheering for you. And we definitely want to say how proud we are of you. So I know at least I am. I said, man, I did not know you rapped until
Yeah.
Mike said, man, coach, she can go, she can float. I said, man, stop. And so the first song I ever heard was that one that we played last week. I mean, when we first tried to get the first interview, and I said, man, she really got some bars. And what really was interesting is, I think I sent a DM to you, and I said, Kane, you got to ride this wave because I think Tech Nine had just shot you out, or he was singing it, rapping your
Yeah.
song. How did that make you feel?
It definitely made me feel good. I feel like everybody that talks about Kansas City music, they definitely bring up Tech Nine all the time, and he's a big staple in our community here. So it definitely made me feel good. It kind of made me feel validated a little bit. But yeah, shout out to Tech. He's good people's. Like I've talked to him on a few occasions, and I think he's a great person. He's always trying to put people on the map. So.
That's what's up. Jacob?
Um, who would you collab with? Eminem or Kendrick Lamar?
So if
I,
you had
I
a, so you said she had a choice who she wanted to collab with?
Yeah,
so between the two,
yeah, between the two.
like today, I would definitely choose Kendrick. But I can't knock what Eminem did for the culture neither. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
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 So.
I think with Jacob, I think he's much now. He's really in tune. So I think with Jacob, he really is like on this big Kendrick Lamar thing because I actually listened to the music. Then he said, "Daddy," for his birthday, he said, "Daddy, I know how to crip walk." I said, "Now Jacob, we going a little bit too far here." He's like, "Nah, nah,
I still know how to quit walk this day.
no, that you ain't doing
Wow.
that right."
What?
I can't see your feet, so I can't say
She can't
nothing.
see your feet.
Is it like is it like this when you move your feet or this?
She have to show
I'm
you a
putting you
little
on the
later,
ground.
Jacob.
I
Let me
couldn't
show
see.
you.
Yeah, Jacob.
Is it like is it like is it like that?
You just scooting. You
You
scooting,
just
Jacob.
scooting. See, we.
I don't know
uh,
how to do it. Oh,
Jacob. Next question, Jacob.
You silly, Jacob.
Jacob, your next question.
um, maybe Kendrick Lamar and Tupac would collab.
How's
Would it
that,
be
Jacob?
a fire soundtrack to you?
Yeah, I could see it being a fire soundtrack for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. With Jacob, I try to sometimes can I try to keep him on track. So he has these this sometimes somehow some way we manage to get off track. But he's a great kid, you know. Jacob, read the
Yeah.
question off your paper. But do you remember how small he was, though, Kane?
Yes, I do. It's so crazy to see how much you've grown up for real.
If you
Getting
could
old.
decide your music in 3 words, what would they be?
Ooh. I have to say 3 words. Spontaneous.
Love,
Say that again.
love to my people.
Love. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I would have to say spontaneous, um, driven,
All right,
and
and
fun.
clean. I'm clean with it. Sling slid it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
Oh my
rapper
goodness.
Jacob.
What's the other one, Jacob? What's that other question?
Um, who are your favorite rappers, and do they inspire you?
I think you asked me this already, but
Right.
Yeah,
if I had to say somebody,
Kendrick
I would
Lamar.
say
Yeah,
I have
She
to say
said Kendrick
Dochi.
Lamar. Here's one, Kane. What advice would you give to kids who wants to follow their dreams?
Ooh. It definitely takes a lot of discipline for sure. I
Hmm.
say if you, whatever you want to do it, but make sure you stay consistent and disregard what other people have to say and whatever opinions keep on flowing through your head. You know, if you really want to do it, just do it.
Jacob, Jacob,
yeah.
what are you doing, son?
Just walking around.
No, you got to stay locked in,
All
man.
right.
So, Kane, what's next for you? Any cool projects coming up?
You know, I'm actually on a little hiatus right now, honestly. No, I'm trying to get into like the producing side of it a little bit, just so I can, broaden my horizons a little bit.
Nice.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just kind of kicking back, letting everything marinate for a bit, and then I'll make my comeback when it's time.
Oh, that's nice. But
Yeah.
Can I? Can I?
go
Can
ahead.
I be? Can I? Can I get? Can I get my voice on the rap video?
Yeah. I reach out to you,
Yeah.
Jacob. Yes.
So, me and Jacob. So I don't know if you remember, but maybe you do. How on the second season of Rhythm and Flow, right?
No,
Yeah.
no, we don't talk about that. No.
No, 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 no. So on the second season of Rhythm and Flow, how was it being there to see like Ludacris, DJ Khaled, uh,
Not Dr. Dre. He didn't be.
I forgot who else was there. But tell us how did that come about, Kane? How did that come into effect?
Are you asking like how it made me feel in that moment, or like how did it all transpire?
How did it all transpire? How you was able to get on that show?
Mhm.
So it's crazy because like a year prior to me getting on the show, I had already stopped doing music for a while, and
Hmm.
I was kind of like taking a hiatus for
Rusty,
about
kind
a
of
year.
rusty.
Yeah, yeah, and I got an email. It was super random. Somebody emailed me, and they were just kind of like, "Hey, we found you online, and we're wondering if you're interested in doing a hip hop competition show." But they didn't tell me. They didn't disclose what show it was. So after like a few, few of us going back and forth, and a few phone calls, they finally sent over the contract for us to sign, and all the non-disclosures and stuff. And that's when they told me it was gonna be Rhythm and Flow. And I was kind of hesitant to go on, but I was like, man, if I don't go, I'm gonna always say I wish I would have.
Right,
So
right.
You just tried your best.
yeah. So
Yeah. Was you nervous when you got up there?
oh my god, yes, I was so nervous. It's crazy because going into it, I wasn't.
Hmm.
We did like a test run
Uh huh.
before the cameras were turned on, and I felt like I was super confident. But they kind of just stuck us in the green room for a bit for like 6-7 hours, and then during those 6-7 hours, my nerves started kicking in real bad.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And so just watching it, um, we could tell you was nervous. But then it looks like they had like these ones that was already like veterans in there. Like I think they just kind of, to me, it felt like they just mixed like some ones that never did it, some ones that did it, and then I don't know. I could be way off with it, but it just kind of looked like that to me.
What do you mean? Like it was already
So
like
like,
strict?
so like someone like, okay, like I like like they sent the email out to you, but then it's like they had some other ones on there that I felt was kind of like seasoned
Blaine,
in
Hmm.
performing.
Yeah, yeah, for
So
sure.
that
it
Yeah,
why
was
no,
like
you
they had
everybody
some
that I
nervous
met.
ones mixed in with some seasoned ones.
Yes, yes. Everybody that I met personally, because there was two different groups, so I didn't get to meet every single body. But the group that I was placed with, I felt like they were all dope. Like everybody was talented and seasoned in their own way, and there was a lot of people that wasn't. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that didn't even make the cut to be
Mm,
on TV because there was I think it was like 100 of us. So not everybody got to make the cut, but I kind of was beating myself about. I was kind of beating myself up about it for a while. But at the end of the day, you just gotta remember it's TV. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So like, um, one mishap it's not gonna determine my whole career.
right, right.
Yeah, yeah.
And if it's anything with Jacob, right? Can you give Jacob some words of advice? Do you remember when you was 10? Can you give Jacob some advice when Kane was 10? If it's anything you would do different or is anything would stay the same, give Jacob some advice.
Ooh, yeah. Let me think. Back when I was 10.
used to play basketball.
Yeah, I did play basketball. I have to say, Jacob, do what makes you happy. Don't take life too seriously. Definitely stay in school, get good grades, try to prepare yourself and set yourself up for a better future. But also don't take things too seriously. Life is short. So you want
Mhm.
to make sure that you making memories throughout this time. You're not young forever. I when I was in high school with Coach Mooch, I thought I was gonna be young forever, and time has flew.
It really has. It
Yeah.
really has. And so, man, it's been amazing. Jacob, you got anything else?
How many? How many? How many? I have a basketball on Saturday. I have a basketball game on Saturday. How many points do you want me to score?
What position you play, Jacob?
I'm point guard.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna need 15. I'm gonna need 15.
Okay. I
I
need
need
to
you for
shoot
the
two threes.
15.
I need
You
to
know.
shoot two threes, man.
Yeah,
Like
shoot two threes, couple layups, you know what I'm saying? Get fouled on the court, do what you gotta do. I'm gonna have to come see you during the game one day, Jacob.
mm,
So, Kane, are you in California or in Kansas City?
I'm in Kansas City right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of go back and forth, right?
Yeah, just if I need to. It's not like I got a house or anything out in California or nothing.
Oh, that's dope. Jacob,
Yeah.
anything else before we wrap up?
do great and have fun.
Thanks, Jacob. You do great and have fun too. I
Thank
appreciate you.
you.
And that's be it. Thanks, to everyone tuning in. Thanks for rocking with us. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And then, Kane, go ahead, get the people your social media stuff, your outlets. Where can they reach
Yes.
you at?
Yes. Find me at Liu Khang double G. So LiuKhangg. That's on all platforms. Come
Give
find
it
me.
to them one more time, Kane.
Yes, it's LiuKhangg. Liu
Link and
Khang.
link and throw my comments.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Link into the comments. I got
So
you.
again, we appreciate you, Luke Kane, and thanks for rocking us. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, keep grinding, stay motivated, and we'll catch you on the next one. Love you.
Okay.
Peace.
Really?
Peace.
Bye.
Have a good one. Thank
Bye.
you.
Please.
Bye, Mooch. I'll see you
Bye bye.
later.